Welcome back to Equisetum Gaming and our playthrough, or rather replay, of Horizon Zero Dawn. Picking up where we left off in the DLC, The Frozen Wilds. So, I forget what we were up to. I want to just check our notebook. Collectibles. We have all of the paints, so I think we shall go and deliver those. What else? I think we're good resource-wise. Crafty. What do we need to do for any of these pouches? Need a raccoon skin, a goat skin, and a rat bone. Alright. So, we'll go up to the top here.
Remember, Banuk, when the old paints were fresh like any other. It was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delighted in sucking the marrow from our broken bones. Everywhere Banukai and her Werak fled, the ravenous tribe were never far behind. Seeking a way to defeat them, Banukai went into the wastes and let the wind clear.
Alright.
And when the cold...
Sorry, I am not interested. Might be interesting if, it was a little more involved and not just storytelling.
The outlander whose song echoes out from the hunting grounds.
Yeah. And? Okay, that's just a Banuk villager. We need to head up higher. Where is she? All the way up to the top. Damn. Come on, Aloy. Climb that mountain. Really? That was too hard for you? Come on. Except I don't need to go that high. Just drop. Where is she? Way up? I don't want to rappel down. No, she's right there. God.
Not afraid of heights, are you, Sakura?
She's...
What's to fear? A drop from this height, I'd just make one more painting.
Really? Alright. We have all of the pigments. Okay.
Would you look at that? Nora girl, you've bought me all I need. Do you always travel with your pockets full of paint stuffs?
Honestly, Sakuli, I go around filling my pockets with most of everything.
Stop, stop. I'm beginning to like you. I work alone, but come back around later, and I'll have something for you then.
That's me.
Maybe it's a machine rider who looks like you.
Where's she going?
You tell me. To ruins or mountains, through flood or thaw, past, future, destiny. But I don't think she's scared of any of it. You helped me. Inspired me. And the people of the Cut. Let this be inspiration for you, wherever you may run.
Okay. Cool, cool. Alright, let us get down from here. There we go. There's a better view of the painting. Alright. Let's see about getting down from here. Alright, Aloy's gonna take the hard way. There we are. So let's see what we got from there. I got from that. I'm not following you, chick. Alright. Treasure boxes. Okay. Weapons coil, blue gleam, and metal burn. Weapons coils, blue gleam, and echo shells. Blue gleam, and a painted weapon coil. Shock, fire, and handling. Ooh, that's fancy. Shock, fire, and handling. So which of my weapons did I need a better shock coil on? This one? Yeah, I think that one. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Modify. Shock and tear. Yeah. No, we want to clear that so we get it back. And add that. It's much better. It's not perfect, but it's much better. Okay. Well, I am pleased with that little addition. Although I think corruption, handling, and freeze. I think I could do better since corruption seems to not be worth. So we're looking for freeze, damage, and shock. That would be nice. Or just freeze and shock. Adding a little more damage would be okay. Just freeze. What are our shock? Shock and damage. Shock and fire. No point in doing shock and fire. That really bumps up. Which one did we pull? We pulled that. So we were increasing handling and freeze with that. Handling damage. No, we were doing handling damage and corruption, aren't we? Do I have any of these that do handling? Because it would be nice to increase the handling too. No? I guess all I get is either freeze and shock or shock and damage. Oh, let's do that one. Okay. That works for me. That looks a little better balanced between the three elements. Okay. Well, now. Oh, no. I wanted to bring up the map. Because next stop is going to be going to Long Knock. I don't think we're going to have time to do this full thing in this episode because if I remember correctly, it took us 2 episodes to do Thunderjaw last time as well. Although I think...
Find anything interesting
Varga?
lately? I might have. Let's talk. I've got a nice rail, just like Aratak's. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, I'd love that.
On second thought, we will do this.
Obvious design flaw. So if I replace these, Yeah, that should... Right. So, believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
What's with the she's?
Oh, Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen. If we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
Sure.
Remind me what we need to fix up this thing?
Alright.
So, a Thunderjaw hunt. They seem pretty rare up here. Not that I'm complaining.
That's why we should get out of the cut for a while. Hunt one in the valley meet. I'll wait for you out there. Easier for me to work with parts before the metal goes cold.
Is Bergren going to be okay with this?
If we can handle a Thunderjaw, we can handle Pop.
She has a point. Alright, open our quest menu. I think we'll go do that first. And we'll do, because this is one of my single episode recording days. Alright. Let's head down to this campfire. And that means that I can do back-to-back episodes at Thunder's Drum in the next recording session. So I apologize if you really wanted the continuation of the main storyline of the Frozen Wilds DLC today, but you'll just have to wait. Okay. First off, let's do a quick save.
Snow
Yes, we still have snow.
chill itches.
Why is it sending us this way? I guess it's sending us the right way. Just doesn't feel like it. As far as what we are wielding. Okay. Looks like we're good. I just wanted to make sure we had our rope caster. Why are you this far this direction? You shouldn't be over here. Of a wind farm. Old wind farm. I missed my... I really missed my target. God. Let's try this again. Good thing we did a quick save at that campfire. Okay. Paying attention to everything but where I'm jumping at, because I'm trying to avoid Mr. Ravager over there, and... Alright, restore. Really? One more time. Third time's the charm. Because I don't want to deal with the Ravager. And why is the Ravager over here? Seriously. Like, he shouldn't be over here. Ravager site's behind us. There we go. That's what I wanted you to do, Aloy. And there's the Thunderjaw that we will be tackling with Varga. We just have to go up and around the site and meet her up on the cliffs. Very sad looking wind farm. Ancient ring. Nice. Varga. I'm coming to hunt with you. Should also look around for a rat bone while we're up here. And a raccoon skin. Because we need both of those to complete the pouch upgrades for these weapons.
Sure feels good to be out of knee-deep snow.
Yeah.
So, we've got a Thunderjaw. I'm ready to do this. On your lead.
Okay. On my lead? On my lead says I'm going to be up here on the rocks. Let us break off some components first. Okay. Come here. What is your pathway, boy?
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Alright, how many components did we remove with that? Hey, big boy. Come here. There's a bunch of other stuff taken off. Damn it. Dude, you don't get to do that. That should have been a kill hit. Like that. Dude. Your cannon is coming off. Whether you want it to or not. There. It's off. I said dive. Come on. Urgh. That was fun. Alright. You're being a pain in the butt, so let's start tying you down. Dude. Sit your ass down. Dude. Why are you being such a pain in the ass? Okay. Alright, big boy. You need to sit your ass down again. There we go. Oh, we need the right arrows. Thank you. Let's browse some more. Sit your ass down, big boy. I think... No, that's the other one. That's great. Alright.
Gonna bring you down!
Ah, not on top of me! Shit! Let me out of here. Dude. Sit your ass down. There we go. Damn you. Quit moving your ass. was a nice hit. Ha! And you're down for the count. That was fun. That was a good fight. I like that one. We got to use his weapons against him. Alright.
There.
Ooh.
Varga should be able to fix up the ice rail.
Yep. But we got to blow off a lot of components. We got to use his weapons against him. That was fun. A little low on the Ridgewood again, but that's okay. We can deal with that. There's one of the Watchers. Okay. Varga!
Found the part. Ready to fix up that weapon?
I am always ready to fix up a weapon.
Sorry, I was getting a
Never thought I'd be
mouthful
glad
of
to see
coffee.
the inside of a Thunderjaw's mouth.
I sure am. Every machine's a big box of tools. Once they stop trying to kill you, that is. Trust me, Aloy. You won't recognize this ice rail when I'm through.
What's to be
There.
got?
Oh, she's perfect. A spear's a spear, right? Poke slash done. Boring. I adjusted the chill water flow, rebalanced here, strapped on a launcher, and now she shoots freezing spikes. Ta-da!
Very
You
nice.
weren't kidding.
More beautiful, more powerful. That's my guarantee.
Okay.
Thanks, Varga. These 3 weapons are fine work.
Are you kidding? I can't remember when I had this much fun. I should be thanking you.
I'm the one walking away with the weapons, aren't I?
It seems wrong to charge you for giving me an opportunity to do what I love doing. Don't tell Pop I said that. Here, whenever I tinker with weapons, I go through fistfuls of this stuff. Maybe you'll get some use out of it.
Okay, what'd you give us? Blue gleam. Ooh. Alright. And an extraordinary reward box. Plus 500 or 5,830 XP. I like it. And we got a machine box and metal burn. Crafting ammo. Alright. Let's get that up. Can't do anything pouch-wise. Okay, and our ice rail can now take on another modification slot. So we have freeze. What else can we add freeze-wise? Let's just go with regular freeze on this. Because it only does freeze. There we go. I like that. Alright. Now, we need a raccoon skin and a rat bone, and I kind of want to go look for those so that we can do these upgrades. And, might as well see about restocking our medicine pouch. But it seems like rats like to hang out around water in this game. It's a fox, rabbit. Hello, rat. That's another rabbit. There we go. Rat bone. Crafting. Carry capacity. Yep. We need a rat skin to do the last upgrade to that. Alright. Well, we'll look for a rat. Do we want to go upstream or downstream? I was thinking upstream looks a little more wreckage rat territory, if I'm honest. But that doesn't mean anything, because these guys that developed the game might not know the difference in habitats to that extent. Okay, grab that. We also need to remember we are hunting for raccoons as well down here. Turkey. Turkey. Not seeing anything else close. Might need to go find wreckage. Yes, hello, turkey. That's a raccoon. I don't think it gave us what we wanted, but we'll take the meat. Nope, I don't want to play with you, Scrapper. No? Not seeing anything else around here, so let us just find a different spot. Where is... We don't want to go into snow territory. Let's just hit up this campfire at this little settlement and see what it yields. Actually, if we would go back to Nora territory and the ruins that are in there, especially the ones where we got the focus, that, if I remember correctly, had a lot of rats. So actually, let us go ahead and do that. That's the bunker. That's ruins there. So let's hit up that campfire. Not sure if it's the right ruins, but it should be some ruins. The thing I like about this DLC is it does not actually take you out of the base game. You are still perfectly capable of accessing everything here, if you so desire. The DLC for Forbidden West is its own separate thing, different map, completely different, you know, storyline, set of characters, everything. This one at least follows so that you can access it whenever you want, within reason. I mean, if you try to do this side quest too early on before you are properly prepared for it, you're gonna get your ass kicked. But okay, tiny meats. We need a skin, not a bone. But at least we are in rat territory now. So if we just get away from there. hopefully we'll get some more rats spawning in. Or I can get it right there. Crafting, ammo capacity. There we are. No more upgrades available for that. So we need a goat skin for that. We need raccoon for this one. And we need to gather a whole heck of a lot more ridgewood. So let's do that. Ah, Aloy, you missed. Crouch, girl. There we go. Continue to crouch. Wait, what? Whatever. I guess I have to go all the way around. Shouldn't have to go this far just to go back. Open the door. Alright. Yeah, why are we running around in a giant-ass circle? Just because I fell. That doesn't make sense. Bye. Okay. Up the stairs. Seriously, how does this even make sense? This does not make sense. This is why I don't like pathfinding in this game. Aloy. There we go. No, come on. Get out of there. Thank you. Now we just need to find a raccoon, which is easier said than done. But we also need to get a ton of ridgewood.
Can't be too prepared.
Alright. Not seeing any wildlife. That's unusual. Yeah, like no wildlife whatsoever. No machines, no wildlife, no nothing. Get back on that rope. I want to cross the creek. Thank you. I mean, yeah, Nora territory at this point in the game has been devastated by the Shadow Carja, the cultist attack. But that doesn't mean that there shouldn't be any wildlife. Fine. Let's find somewhere else to look for raccoons. How about the sunken city? Save. Alright. There's a rabbit. Bunnies don't do me any good. There's a turkey over there with some watchers. That doesn't do me much good either. Another rabbit. Seriously, can we please find some critters? Wildlife would be great. Lots of rabbits that way. Trout. Means we're approaching water. A fox. Okay. That doesn't help me much. There's the fox. Trout in the water. Another fox. More trout in the water. Really, Aloy? Try to keep a girl's feet dry and she just doesn't understand. Alright, there goes that fox. There's boar. What's that? That's a boar. I think that's a goose. Hello, we need raccoons. We need fluffy ring-tailed raccoons. Goose. Boar. What's behind you, boar? Another fox. Another fox. Lots of foxes, lots of geese, lots of boar. But I need raccoons.
I'll shake it out later.
Good for you. It's another... No, that's a raccoon. Okay. Okay, that is a raccoon bone. We need a skin, right? Yeah, we need... No, wrong one. We need a skin. But at least we found one raccoon. And we find some more raccoons. All I want is a raccoon skin. In game. I have one hanging with my teaching collection for wildlife ed and environmental ed. That's a boar. That doesn't help me. There's a turkey over there. It's a rat. We don't need any more rats. That's a raccoon. Alright. He didn't give us what we wanted. That's okay. We'll find more. That's the rat again. Foxy's running up the hill. More foxes over there. Turkey, rat. Turkey rat! What is a turkey rat? That's another fox. That's probably a boar, yeah. Another boar. Lots of boar. Lots and lots of boars. Not seeing too much. Raccoons. We need raccoons. Ocean Lotus, come here. Where are you? Goose. It's not gonna highlight that it's a goose. Da. Told you. What are you? A turkey. Alright. We'll go this way then. If I have to, I will kill a strider or two. Whee! Figure that one out, horsies. Haha. Alright. Box. Goose. Turkey. Everything but another raccoon. Well, this is annoying. This is kind of why I hate hunting in this game. Hello, fox. It's a boar. Rabbit. Watch your resources. Fine, moving on. Grazers. Any wildlife? Not really. What's that way over there? A rat. Alright. We don't care about rats. We got our rats. We don't need any more rats. Come on, there we go. You don't need to yell at me. I'm not sticking around. We're going to cross the creek or the river or whatever. Okay. Got a lot of trout. A lot of trout. Look at all them trout. Exactly when we don't need them is when we find them all. What is up here? Sawtooth. I don't want to deal with sawtooths. So let's go this way. Although sawtooths are fairly simple compared to what they were like at the beginning of the game. Although I really took down that first one that we encountered. No problem. Like, overkilled it. Tiny meat. Love that's how it's labeled. Goose. Alright. Tiny meat. Tiny meat.
Here they come.
Not really. I don't even know we're here. That's the goose again. There's other stuff. Lots. Oh, really? Why is it so hard to find a raccoon and get a skin off of it? Why is it so hard to find fish when you need fish skins or fish bones, and then they're all hanging out here right now? Yeah. There's a bunny. Bunny. Rat. Told ya. There's a person. A Nora prisoner? What do you mean a Nora prisoner? We already took down this particular den of vipers. See? Told you. This site is cleared. Grab some more ridgewood, though. Let's trade with the merchant. So, resources. What can we sell, resource-wise? Don't think we have any parts to sell, do we? Nope. Two, five, five. You can sell that, and those, and that. Any other meats? Nope, tiny meats. Okay. Sell all of that. Buy. Resources. No, you don't have any resources that I want. Because I want a raccoon skin. And you don't have raccoon skins. You don't have any sorts of skins. There's foxes and a boar up there. Yeah. Where have all the raccoons gone? That's a goose. Told you. Another boar. God, am I never gonna find another raccoon? And even when I do find another raccoon, chances of it actually dropping a skin are getting lower and lower. Is that a raccoon? Yeah.
Can't recall your friends.
Alright. And we didn't get the thing that we wanted. Why are you floating? And you're down. Okay. 4 fox. What's running there? Turkey. Yeah, none of that. Another rabbit. Another fox. Turkey. What's that up there? Goose.
Looks good.
Turkey, rabbit, turkey, boar, rabbit, turkey, boar. The rabbits are boring the turkeys. Can we please do this? There's another raccoon. Still nothing. I mean, I'm coming across more raccoons now, but none of them are yielding skins. Need a raccoon pelt, damn it. Ah, there's one by the campfire. Ah. No. Just me. And it really kind of bugs me that I literally have one in real life that is hanging on my wall. And I can't get one in game. Well, it's not hanging on my wall, it's hanging on my curtain rod. It's not actually over a window. I have a curtain rod that sort of holds curtains to divide my workspace and my non-workspace. So like my gaming PC and all of that are on one side. And I have bookshelves and my bed on the other side. There we go. Haha. Got my skin. Now I just have to get out of here. Okay. Haha. You missed. Alright. There's Ridgewood. We need a lot more Ridgewood because we need Ridgewood for these upgrades. Okay. Couple more sprigs. Crafting, carry capacity, this. Alright. No more upgrades available. So, let us fast travel back into Banuk territory. Not that one. Let's go to that campfire and we'll save there. And that means we just have to gather some more Ridgewood and also do some hunting for a goat skin. And we will be fully upgraded. So, I think we made quite a bit of progress in this episode on that front and getting ready for the final battle, so to speak, in this particular game. Or this particular DLC, rather. So, if you have enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing. Check out some of the other series on my channel. Come find me over on Rumble at Ep.74. And Aloy and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.